civil society organizations, CSOs in Kogi State, led by the Community Outreach for Development and Welfare Advocacy, KUDWA, have urged the Inspector General of Police to conduct a thorough and transparent investigation into alleged tampering with court exhibits in the ongoing 10 billion naira fraud case involving Ali Bello, Chief of Staff to the Kogi State Governor, and others. The court followed an order issued on Thursday, February 5, 2026, by Honorable Justice J.K. Omotosho of the Federal High Court, Abuja, directing the Nigerian Police Force, NPF, and the Department of State Services, DSS, to investigate allegations surrounding the compromise of Exhibit N and O tendered before the court. According to the CSOs, Justice Omotosho ordered the investigation of a court registrar, Nasiru Onimisi Zuberi, and the second defendant, Daudu Suleiman, after the clause that the registrar alleged confessed that Suleiman approached him to deploy a code to wipe sensitive WhatsApp messages from a mobile phone admitted as evidence in the case. In a statement signed by Comrade Kevin Akirele, National Coordinator of the Coalition of Youth Advocacy for Good Governance, the groups warned that any compromise of court records undermines judicial integrity and erodes public confidence in the justice system, urging law enforcement agencies to act with professionalism and impartiality. Similarly, the Arewa grassroots leaders assembly condemned the alleged tampering. Speaking in Abuja while submitting petitions to security agencies, the national president of the group, Honorable Onogu Collins, said the incident poses a serious threat to the rule of law and fairly tarnishes the image of the North. Collins said petitions has been submitted to the Nigerian Police Force, the Department of State Services (DSS), the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), and the National Judicial Council (NJC) to ensure a coordinated and impartial investigation, warning that failure to push those responsible would further erode confidence in public institutions. The Arewa leader also decried the worsening situation in Kogi State, noting that rising public anger against the state's leadership is affecting public perception of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) and casting a shadow on the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, insisting that justice must prevail for peace and national unity to be restored.
Omotosho of the Federal High Court, Maitama Abuja, on Thursday, 5th February 2026, ordering the Nigerian Police Force and the Department of State Security Service to investigate allegations concerning the tampering with court exhibits N and O in the ongoing alleged 10 billion naira fraud case involving Ali Bello and others in Kogi. Justice J.K. Omotosho ordered Nigerian Police Force and the Department of State Security Service to investigate court registrar Nasiru Ominisi Zuberu, as well as the second defendant, Dauda Suleiman, for alleged tampering with exhibits N and O. The directive followed a discovery and disclosure by the judge that Zuberu confessed to him that Suleiman approached him to use a code to wipe off some significant message contained in the WhatsApp chats of this second defendant in telephone set deposited with the court. Justice, integrity, and public confidence. Given the gravity of the allegation and the implication for the integrity of judicial proceedings and public confidence in the justice system, it is imperative that the investigation ordered by the court is conducted with utmost diligence, transparency, and professionalism. We therefore sincerely urge your esteemed office to ensure this investigation is pursued to its logical conclusion and is not threatened profusely as allowed to be swept under the carpet as they are used to. The sanctity of court records. Matters touching on the sanctity of court records and exhibitions goes to the very heart of the administration of justice, and any compromise in this regard undermines public trust and integrity in our institutions. It is the role of the police in enforcing court order. The Nigerian police is statutorily saddled with the responsibility to enforce order of the courts to promote justice and the rule of law. This petition is a clarion call in this direction. We believe that the Nigerian police force are equal to the task. Therefore, kindly accept the assurances of our highest regard and confidence in your commitment to upholding justice and institutional integrity against Ali Bello, Chief of Staff to Kogi State Government and others. Sir, with the Community Outreach for Development and Welfare Advocacy, in collaboration with other civil society organizations in Kogi State, irrespective.
Kogi State has given a very bad light to our people in the north. The north are against that kind of act. We are not known with that kind of act. We urge the Nigeria Police Force, DSS, EFCC, NJC, and every relevant organizations or authority to do the needful. We are here just to make one point very clear. On the South City records and exhibits go to the very heart of the administration of justice, and any compromise in this regard undermine public trust and integrity in our institution. It is therefore in the interest of justice, accountability, and the rule of law that the investigation be thorough, impartial, and outcome made to serve as deterrent against future occurrences. We are submitting this letter here right now to the Honorable Commissioner of Police, FCT Command. We'll move from here to the DSS to submit another competition there. We'll also go to the Inspector General of Police Office to submit another letter there. And from there we'll go to NJC. We are proud of the justice that raised this alarm. But the truth of the matter is that if the teeth that chew the kernel does not feel the pain, the stone that break it must definitely feel it. Justice is what we are calling of. Justice is for all. A society where there is no justice, there is bound to be rule of law. We call on the government to do the needful. We are tired. Well, look at what is happening in Kogi State. A lot of people are angry with the present government because of the cross of people that are saddled with the responsibility of taking care of the state. Kogi State has given a bad light even to the present administration. We are not happy about that. Mr. President is trying his best. But those kind of people that we have in Kogi State are giving a very bad image in Kogi State. A lot of people